All right, friends, welcome to what is truly one of my favorite homes I've ever been in my life. I cannot wait to share this with you. It's a new build, a new project from City Homes. Let's check this place out. All right, friends, welcome to 5221 Halifax in Edina, Minnesota. This is a truly magnificent home by City Homes. From absolutely top to bottom, there's nothing that they missed, and there's surprise after surprise after surprise, not the least of which is this French door. I literally gasped. I gasped when I opened these windows. I'm just so impressed by the love and the detail that went into this home. First, you start with this office right off the main entryway, and there's very impressive white oak European style doors that create a vestibule effect up here. You have this gas fireplace with limestone surround. This is limestone. There's more on that later. And this is an absolutely stunning white oak that also follows to the ceiling. And one piece that I love, that I think you'll see in more and more homes, is the trim is painted the same color as the wall. It creates a very, very classy, timeless feel. Again, this vestibule effect going on here. This door is so sizable. You got the transom up there and another door here. I absolutely love this European style door, so substantial, and then it separates off, gives you a little bit of privacy as you enter what is this space, which is truly, truly exquisite. And there are so many details in this house that there's no way that I can cover them all. But this is an absolute masterclass in quality, in craftsmanship, in subtlety. And I really just love being in this space. Just check out this layout. It will be familiar to you in a nice way, in a cozy way, in a way that feels like a hug. You've got the living room that leads into the unbelievable kitchen, which leads into this dining space, which I have a lot of thoughts on. And then back here is a pantry space. But let's get into this kitchen situation. You have this absolutely outstanding island, seats 4, plenty of space for 4. I love this sink. I love that this faucet feels like this house may have existed for 50, 100 years. There's a timelessness to this faucet that is it's just such a nice choice. I'm so glad they made it. All of the appliances are, of course, top level. You have Sub-Zero side-by-side refrigerator freezer blended into the cabinets. You have what is by all means a commercial grade Wolf range double oven, 6 burners with the flat tops. This hood, it's hard to get the detail across. You've got Venetian plaster on the hood, and I absolutely love that detail. This countertop, I'm not kidding, is one of my favorite countertops I've seen in many years. It's got a grain to it, it's got some dimension to it, and aesthetically, it's classy, it's timeless, and I'm all about it. Another thing that I really appreciate is the quality of these cabinets. They're really, really next level. The pulls are beautiful. The knobs up here, absolutely beautiful. And then if you swing around, you've got white cabinets on the outside, white oak cabinets on the island. I can't get enough of this. Built-in Miele dishwasher, because it's gotta be, but I love the use of white oak, not just in this kitchen, all throughout, on the floors, on the stairs, on that main door, and then right in here. This place, this is by all accounts, the pantry, the prep kitchen, just this pantry feels like a kitchen in a very, very nice, well curated home. I really appreciate that they brought white oak in here, but they changed it. It's a vertical plank. It's a separate type of cabinet to the one that's in there. I just think it's such a smart choice, so classy, and I love this countertop space. And this window is actually a pass-through to the outdoors, which again, we'll get to in a moment. Such a cool choice. Right over here, swinging over, this is a sort of separate pantry storage. It's probably the nicest pantry I've ever seen. A couple details that I really, really appreciate is the underlit light built in to these shelves. I love the vertical lines of the walls in here, the handmade shelf bracket, and then you have this butcher block, which is anchored by these great wire mesh cabinet fronts. Just such a cool little touch. These windows, so many windows. I'm just such a fan. This prep sink, I gotta touch on. It is so beautiful. It's a concrete prep sink. Look at these faucets. That really does it for me. Back here, you've got access to the garage, a great entryway and drop space, and a great little half bath. Little, that's probably not really fair to say, but I gotta show you this place. To me, this is what it's all about. This is just such an amazing moment within this house, which is this dining room, these sliding screens. I can't get enough of this. I wanna have a meal here so bad. And then these accordion style doors, close it off. This shows up here, right behind you, and behind you again. You just pull these in. I love this mechanism, so cool. I gotta have this at some point in whatever house I live in. Got another one of these screens here. Let's hop out to this backyard, beautiful backyard, and honestly, pretty huge backyard. It goes on and on. It's got a basketball court, which is pretty much the basketball court of my dreams, especially as a kid. You've got this great fire pit area that I think is stunning. The brickwork back here, absolutely beautiful. And then this space, I think is such a cool idea. Again, screens that pull down, screens that pull down. You could enclose this, be fully screened in, and then you've got a patio heater with these arch ceilings. Again, this beautiful white oak arch ceiling. And again, this is the pass-through window that we saw earlier. So what a great space to entertain. It can't be beat, in my opinion. Let's come through this door, back into this space. Again, how cool is this space? One thing that might get misconstrued because of the scale of things, and I'm not exactly a small human being, is how big the scale of everything is in here. These windows feel massive. These two windows feel massive. This fireplace feels massive. One of the biggest gas inserts I've ever seen in a residential space. And this, again, this is that limestone, that timeless limestone up here on the mantle and down below as well. And this whole wall, again, detail, difficult to get across, Venetian plaster. And then speaking of scale, the stairway, both up and down, is so massive. It almost feels like a commercial space, but it's cozy enough. It doesn't feel too stale. I love the white powder coated railings. I think, and you can quote me on this, that we're gonna see a lot more of this white powder coating on railings in homes, especially in sort of upper echelon price ranges. It's beautiful. First of all, this basement is crazy. I can't wait to show it to you. But first, let's go upstairs, which just adds like this another level of wow factor to this house. And as we come up onto this level, I want to run a few stats by you. Just on this level, 4 bedrooms, 4 bathrooms, an office. And this is bedroom number 1. And this is maybe a guest bedroom. Maybe somebody would think of it as a teenager bedroom or something like that. It's a little disconnected from the other bedrooms, but this room in a lot of homes would be a primary suite. It's such a great bedroom. I love the two-tone paint. Again, that runs all the way to the trim. Very cool choice. Not something you're gonna see a lot. Tons of light comes in this window, right in here. This is the ensuite, which again, could be a primary suite for so many homes. Let me direct your attention this way. I really love what's going on here. This mirror, absolutely beautiful. Light fixtures, the faucet choice. I love that it's not the same faucet over and over again, right? And then the handles, the pulls here. It's like a leather pull. It's like a classy belt. I really think it's a cool choice. And then coming over here, the shower. I love it. It's kind of a masculine, very handsome, huh? A very handsome shower. Indeed, a person could get a lot of showering done in that shower. Now leaving what, I'm gonna call this the junior suite. Just made that up, maybe that's what they're calling it. I don't know, it's beautiful. You got right over here, primary, we're not going there yet. It's too cool, we gotta wait. Let's go over here to one of 2 Jack and Jill bedrooms. It's great, it's such a great space. The windows, so great, overlooking the backyard. Right behind me here is Jack and Jill bathroom. which again, could be a primary ensuite bathroom in so many houses. You got a really great deep tub shower combo. And by the way, hey, builders, take note. You're building the Jack and Jill? This is a very, very good idea. Now you have powder room access, that's separate. And now into bedroom number 3 of the other Jack and Jill. Walk-in closets in literally all of these bedrooms. Let's go across the hall to what is absolute laundry bliss. Having a laundry on the domicile floor, or whatever you want to call it, is obviously just so nice. Such a modern way of living. You got the pocket doors baked in, not quite as fancy as the pocket doors upstairs, but what are you gonna do? Head over this way. I want this office. This office is immaculate. First of all, note the green ceiling, note the trim, all of the woodwork in here painted the same as the walls. Feels classy, feels elegant. You got the view out the front door. So again, 2 offices with views out the front door. Very nice. And then you have a half bath right over here. Now, the primary suite. I can't wait to show it to you. The place is beautiful. Welcome to the primary suite, the primary retreat, if you will. The windows in this room, I love it. I love that it even wraps around the corner. The 2 transoms. You have a phenomenal view of the backyard and the basketball court. Gotta have it. Really good size, king size bed, fit all day in this room. You could maybe put 2 if you wanted. It isn't hyperbole when you say this is a spa-like bathroom. It is truly spa-like. This tub is not to be understated. It's this matte black finish around it. We see a lot of these tubs and they're beautiful, but the matte black finish around it really just sets it off to a different level. The floor in here is imported from France to mimic French streets. It's so great, feels so classy, but not gaudy. Again, this place is a masterclass in tasteful elegance. A few details that I think should not be missed. Again, this countertop, so classy. It kind of mimics the countertop in the kitchen, but it's not same old, same old. These are ceramic light fixtures. They're so beautiful. Individually, they're absolutely gorgeous fixtures. I love how many times this arch shape shows up with these built-ins. This is something you see in homes built in the 30s and 40s quite often. In here, we can't go unnoticed. Bum wallpaper? Booty wallpaper? It's great. Again, this door shows up everywhere in this house. Maybe you've noticed, maybe you haven't. Even just on the water closet door, you're gonna see that style of door. I love that. Huge walk-in closet. And this is, quite frankly, my favorite shower I've ever seen in a house. This shower is all about the details. Couple things to note. This transom window, I love it. I don't know why, that does it for me. No step at all. Nice, easy transition into the shower. The tile work on the floor is some of my favorite tile I've ever seen. You have stone accents, white stone accents all the way around in this built-in as well. And then this tile, a very handmade feeling subway tile. Got the spot to sit. I love it. I told you I couldn't wait to come to this basement, and it is an absolute dream basement. You have this theater room, which has been designed by Lelch Audio Video, and they've done an unbelievable job. One thing to note is how dim the lighting is. It's very inviting, very warm, very casual. You've got this unbelievable projector. You have surround sound. Fun fact, behind this screen over here is a subwoofer. A massive subwoofer. It sounds unbelievable in here. Ooh, one thing that we haven't even talked about is just how smart this house is. Stay right there. Pretty much every room has some kind of a 2-tone setting for the lights. So this is the dim mode, turns off these uppers. These stay on. You had the theater going, that would be incredible. This bar area, it on its own could exist as an absolutely beautiful kitchen. A couple moments that I really like is sort of the man-madeness of this countertop. It's sort of a concrete look countertop. And then the natural aspect of the stone, natural aspect of the woods. And then you go down to these doors, minimal doors, and you have knurled pulls. Google knurled pulls, K-N-U-R-L-E-D. I love the look of that. They're substantial, they feel somewhat industrial. Again, these cabinets, top of the line, okay. And you just back to bright mode. God, I love that. I need that, I gotta have this. Okay, we have the 5th bedroom right here, egress window. This bathroom, you have a step-in shower. It's good for the guests, it's good for the family room, the theater room, whatever you wanna call it. And it's great for this room, which by the way, if you thought maybe there wasn't enough happening in this house already, there's a gym, a massive gym, a gym worthy of a luxury condo building. And there's something about this house. It's a piece of art. It doesn't seem like it would need this. There's a mechanical room right over here. I forgot that this house would need a mechanical room because it's designed so effortlessly. It feels so comfortable and like it just could exist on its own in nature. And I said it at the top of this video, but I really mean it. This is one of my favorite houses I've ever been in my life. That is not an exaggeration. I love everything that they've done with this house. And City Homes does a really, really amazing job. They're a custom home builder, fully custom remodeler based out of Edina, Minnesota. And every single project I've seen from them has this almost arresting effect. They're so impressive, but somehow they're restrained and they're harmonious with where they exist. They're not gaudy, they're not overdone, they're just right. If you want to see more videos like this, click this playlist right here. If you haven't done so yet, subscribe to this channel right here. Hardest working real estate team in the game to the Twin Cities. My name is Jesse Lynch. I hope you've enjoyed. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.